and your third eye is activated and you are seeing the blessing. So when you take an action that you didn't think that you would be taking, this is why the outcome is not the thing you were expected, because it's a divine orchestrated action that you are taking. But the reading side starts before I start, because today I went to take my tea. Then I coming to my room, I dropped a lot of tea. I spilled all these tea drops until I came to my room. So it's reminded me of the abundance, because I have a beautiful looking color tea today, and it's reminded me of abundance. When I start the reading and start talking without anything in my paper, you can know that before I start the reading is already started, and right now we have a drop in here, and I'm still dropping this abundant energy into your paper. So today I am thinking to create very vibrant colors, because you feel like you are connecting to the things that you would normally be interested in, but you had a period you were not interested in doing that things because you were feeling like you were in a matrix. You needed to be survive things. You were part of that matrix but never belonged to that. And the actions you took made you to go in places that spread it. Like I put a color drop, then it spreads like here. It's happened again. Like I'm intentionally creating other drops that I didn't intend to create. And it happened again. And this is what connects the things that you want to be part of. Look, it just happened but you didn't see. I had a drop again and it dissolved into it because it's... So you're taking some actions without you intend to be doing that. Then it dissolved into something that you weren't expected, and it's something that's good for you. You are excited that it happens in that way. You are having some crossroads, like you want to be focused on what you need to be doing. You are thinking about, is this the correct thing to be focused on? Am I taking the correct action that I'm taking right now? And in the end, you will know which paths you should be taking, and you will reflect on the actions you are making, because in the end, you will do the same things over and over again, but it will create something new for you every time. And you won't be seeing them as the decisions you need to be taking, but it will be an action that you just do. And it's needed to be in that way because it created some life force for you. You felt more alive. And if you are searching some symbols, it's time for you to do it. And the readings encourage you to search the symbols that you are searching. Maybe you may be a person that's interested in code, you are learning coding. You may be searching things that's related to technology or universe, science. I'm seeing math symbols. And your third eye is activated and you are seeing the blessing. So when you take an action that you didn't think that you would be taking, this is why the outcome is not the thing you were expected, because it's a divine orchestrated action that you are taking. But when you are making that action, you are not aware. So when you get an outcome, you are getting surprised by the outcome. And this symbol reminded me of a kite. Like maybe you are dreaming about things that you had in your past and reflecting back on the time and wondering what changed in your life that made you to do other actions that you are taking right now, because they are connecting to each other. Especially if first action you took is really connected to the activities you were doing in your past, even in your childhood. Now you are reflecting on, am I in a new timeline that reflects my childhood timeline? You shouldn't be reflecting the timelines as, oh, you are changing into a parallel universe or anything like that. It doesn't have to be like something like that when you think about the timeline shift. Just the choices and the vibration you are in is changing. Now we have a lemonade in here, but I don't drink that. Because I have the abundance tea I want to drink, not the fake lemonade I created. You want to change things for you, but it doesn't really need to happen the way it's happened in the past, because you want it to be more aligned for you. Like it happened like in the orange part of the reading. But when you start doing something new, it's normal to look things from a different perspective, maybe, because it can blindside you and the actions you are taking. And when you start to focus on continuing the new action, then you will see much different results from the first action you took, and you will see the development of you are having. You may feel like it's a circle and you are coming to the same place every time while taking that action, but in reality, not all action creates the same results you were thinking that you will be creating. Some of the circles are spirals and you don't see the 3D version of it maybe when you look from the height. It's a continuity of a different journey of yours, and you are going higher, but when you look from the top view, it's not the same perspective, so you will see things like it's not getting improved, but it's actually improving for you. And now I'm seeing a tornado. But it doesn't mean it's something bad. It's just the chaotic actions you are taking that look similar to the past. And they needed to be taken by you. So you needed to be taking that actions to get your vibration higher. And we stopped just in the middle when you think, let's say this is a spiral. We are finishing in the middle and it means something for you. So you stop the action you took and starting a new action in the highest point of that environment you are in. Let's continue with the timeline shift. Let's say you are part of that energy, then you are changing that energy because you came to the conclusion of it's the highest point you can achieve in this energy frequency you are in. You achieve the best actions, best decisions you can achieve in this energy, so you are jumping into new energy, and this is the similar timeline and the similar energy point you may start because this is the closest point to the old version of you. Then you are starting the new journey of yours with spiraling inside and achieving this point, which is that point. And my hand is going always to this color, and let's change it. So I don't want to drink that, even though it's my fake lemonade. I want to drink my tea. And when you change your vibration, choices you make is changing. We start with the orange, then we change into the blue. Now my lemonade change its color. Of course, it's going to happen. What are you expecting by the actions you are taking? And when I started the reading, I reflected on the colors, the teardrops I'm dropping in the floors, the tears. Then I think about it like this reading maybe include yellow and green. But when I started, of course, it changed again because when I start, the energy start to change as well. Because you are changing constantly the energy you are in. And right now we are in another energy, another timeline of the way you are thinking. When I start, I think I will be creating some yellow. And I created that yellow inside of that jar, which didn't match the same color, and it's normal, of course. But I'm trying to say that the colors I was thinking to create in the reading, in the paper, created in the jar. So it says me right now, the actions you are taking not matching the outcome you want to create, but the outcome has been created by you because you have the colors in the brush, in the actions you are taking. The materiality you are creating already have the outcome you want to be creating. But the outcome didn't create it in this paper, but it's created in that glass of water that I wanted to be cleaning my brush. So in the end, it doesn't matter if you didn't have the outcome in the place you want to be having, in the time you want to be having. In the outcome you create, it's already created in somewhere else. And you are now understanding why it happened in that way in your reality. Now we can start the colors you really wanted to be implemented in your own timeline. And you started to aggressively think that you should have more aggressive action towards the goal I have, towards the things that I want to achieve, towards the creative project of mine. I need to be aggressively claim them, dig into that, even it was in the best action you should be taking. Even you thought you are taking these actions because it is the healthiest, best choice you could be making. And this is what connect all these individual actions you take. Even they had blanks and they weren't connected. When we look, it is connected. We didn't need to add that green extra steps, extra actions you took harshly. Because when you look at the bigger picture, this orange parts was already connected, even though the actions you took not really connected to each other. You really didn't need to making that extra steps you took to connect. And it's not blending with the actions you took in the past. if you reflect on it, there is a texture of dryness in that green zones. And now I'm connecting them with my lemonade, which is green now. And this means you may have an action that you like a lot, and this action-oriented movements you are making needs to be balanced with the actions you can take to bring calmness, bring healthy energy to this reading that you really need. Because we don't want that dry energy to be being the main focus of your energy, because the past actions was already helpful for you to achieve the things you want to achieve, and you don't have to cling your nails to the things that you want to be clinging into, because it's not necessary, but you already clinged into, and it's created some patterns in your life, and now it's affect what you bring to the table. Maybe it's just the energy, or maybe it's literally what you eat, what you bring to the table, what you bring to the shared connection of yours. If you bring all these tense, dry emotions, this energy, that goal-oriented energy, then you won't be having the time to be happy, because you won't see this connection as happy connections in that point. So this is why being in the moment all the time is not what you need, because it will seem in the end like a cage you are creating for yourself. Now I want to blend that so we can get rid of that cage structure and create something better as well, more aligned with the actions we are taking. Let's create another spiral in the middle, because we always finish that in the middle of somewhere, and you always finish that, and now I'm adding new colors to it, so you can see the improvements you made in your life. So you won't have to be jump into another action you are taking. So now everything can be feel more connected without harshly trying to connect them, because it doesn't have to be connected in the way you connected with that jail structure you created. And the grass and grounding is important for you, but this is different kind of grounding energy of yours. This is not about spending time in the grass, stepping into grass. This is not about that. This is about being part of a different reality that you are part of. Seeing symbols, and it's basically stepping outside of the matrix, and it's about connecting with the universe, not with green worlds. But when you connect with the universe, you will have this mysterious green world-like structures all around you. You will feel more grounded than spending time in nature in that way, because you are already spending a lot of time in nature, I'm seeing. It even created some cage for you, so you will spend only this amount of time to relax, and it's not creating the relaxation you want anymore for you. It's not creating that. So it's time for you to look things from different perspective. Maybe creating little chaos environment is what you need right now, because you had a lot of structure in your life, and right now you need that spontaneity in your life. It's like the leaves are floating in the air, and already air is doing its things with the tornado it creates, and maybe it's about being the flow and being part of the wind. I'm seeing the water imagery in here, but it's not really blending with the creation you are making. So you wanted to be separate the flow of your life with the creative project of yours. You wanted to be your creative life force to be separated from the life of flow, and your actions reflected it to you back. And I think this reading is perfect the way it is right now, so I don't want to add anything to it. So right now I will show you another thing, because right now I want to make that lemonade of ours the main focus, and it's still creating other shapes inside of it. I'm seeing right now cat means catnap floating all around, creating this mystery illusions like fantasy world structures. Like you are seeing things that make you reflect on the symbols floating, or nothing like, more like seeing objects and getting fixated on it, getting drawn to it. So your energy, your flow will be concentrate on that topic at that moment. And when this happens, you are forgetting the things you wanted to be creating and you wanted to be do before starting things, because it makes you distract from the main cage you created that it's a good thing actually, because you needed to be distracted by these other things that the universe and the gods put in your way, and your spiritual guides are part of it, that they are the helpers of your daily adventures. Maybe fairies are important for you. You may be working with fairies, they want to work with you, but be cautious while choosing what you want to be working on, who you are working with. Even it's a normal human being. Think about why this person trying to offer me that. Is this a helper of mine to get rid of this structure, or it's creating new structures in my life that's actually a distraction to the main goal I want to be focused on. Your main goal should be always to keep your vibration higher while creating things that make you happy with the purpose of yourself. You know the purpose you want to be focused on, and in the end you will be always getting that point of being the higher version of yourself. If you are feeling tired or feeling like you worked a lot, know that you don't have to fixate it on the same structure you always created for you, or you don't have to jump into the new things always, because maybe something is not really finished, but you think it's finished because it's getting harder for you to focus on that frequency you want to be part of, or focusing on the achievements you want to be part of. And it may be time consuming in a good way, because it's mentally challenging you to create things that you actually want to be part of. So think about, are you distracting yourself with going into the new thing you are creating, or is this the time for you to actually doing that thing? You are divine orchestrated to do that thing, because you need that distraction at that moment, so you can get away from the mental cage you created to focus on the goals. Then universe make you distracted by all these things, make you to reflect on your dreams, your energy standpoints, changing the way you think, changing the way you achieve the thing, because you never did the same cycle again and again. It always had something different than before. Even some point it wasn't a spiral, like it wasn't looking like a spiral, but it's also spiral. In the top point it was so dense to going on up and up, that when you look from top and complete that thing, you are feeling like it was a circle that you created, dead end for you, but it wasn't actually. It wasn't a dead end. It was so dense for you to achieve the thing in the top. It took a lot of time for you to achieve to the top, to change your vibration. And there's no point to go back to that old version of yourself, all the goals you already achieved in some way. And it's work in both ways. Sometimes it's good for you to leave that thing behind, and sometimes you think that you couldn't achieve more with that time of yours, with that goal of yours, and this is why you are getting into a new goal of yours. It doesn't matter which goal you are focused on, because you know every time you can do it in another way, and you are creating something unique every time, and you are achieving that thing in different way you didn't do in the past. You are taking different actions and creating different results. From the paper perspective, from the bigger picture, it all was the part of the plan you want to be achieved. Like, it looks similar, the colors, the patterns are similar, but all the actions you took to achieve the high points of that circles are different than each other. And these are your actions, your plans, your timelines to achieve the goal with the vibration you created. And now the volume is upper for you. You are hearing things from higher perspective. You are channeling things that comes you naturally. And these things, look, this is the sound symbol. It came to you by your spiritual guide. Maybe you heard a new way of doing things, and you take the initial action towards that thing you want to be creating. And these actions you took are the new structures, as we talked. And these are not only spiritual insights you got, but also you are becoming the vessels when you are taking that actions, and when you are thinking and doing the actions you need to be making to doing. And it's a spiritual insight you are getting. you are guided to do that things at that moment by the distractions you are having, and these distractions are making your paths easier with the flow you are having, and you needed that distractions at that moment. And this is the finished version of your goals, and you can know that you are in the abundance and it's overflowing. And as we started in the reading, you are creating, because you are creating these goals to be achieved by you. You are taking all these actions and you are in the flow, and this is what brings you the abundance. In the material world, it doesn't maybe seem that way, because the actions you took doesn't reflect the outcome you are having. You wanted to have that outcome. At the end, you have the same color in the actions. After you see the outcomes you have, then you are seeing how the process shaped that outcome. But when you are taking that actions, that distractions, the timeline jumps, the dreams, you are hopped into another one, and you don't see at the start, you don't see it all comes to the point you want to be achieved. But at the end, when you see and look back at the actions you took, you will see everything are aligned and connected to each other. It's part of the flow. You will be having that overflow, and you won't even think about the little drops of tea you dropped in the way, and it's the energy you are dropping, let's say it like that. Because for you to have these change and achieve the things that you want to achieve, you are creating and giving your time, but compared to the abundance you will be getting, and compared to the cup of tea that's overflowing, that drops are dripping are really small, and the time, the effort will be seem really small to you when compared to the abundance you will be getting. And it's time for you. In 6 days, you will start to see how your actions and the plans are connected, and you will start to see the results, really matched way of energy, and you will see how it's matched with the energy you are creating.